Yo, what is up? What is going on? Welcome back, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Tucky Timothy, you are indeed first on the docket. Hello. I did a few of these things earlier, actually, while I was doing other stuff. So we're just going to knock out one last little daily in Arena, and then we'll pop over to the base game. So we just got to go and grab first. Well, it's basically not last place in Arena. Hopefully we can do that. Shouldn't be too bad. I was like feeling kind of rusty this morning, but maybe it'll be all right. So just get one round done, and then we can hop into base game. Pretty much just got to finish this grenades quest, which is a bit painful. And then after that, we decide what we're going to do. I'm on holiday next week, so going to be trying to get 2 videos done this week. So I'm just kind of, chilling a little bit on like doing actual stuff, and then I'll be back the week after. So yeah, just thinking about what to make. I think at the minute, I'm gonna make a DMRs video. I haven't done a DMRs video for a while. I've done like budget PvP, I've done the ARs one last wipe, and I did SMGs as well, but I never got around to doing DMRs, so I might do a DMRs video. Could be quite interesting. I mean, I guess another one that we could potentially do is like a snipers one, I suppose. I don't really use snipers. We could try it just for the purposes of making a video. Like I've done some stuff in the past for them, AICS, M700 or Mod X and that kind of thing. But we could see. 80 mil in Arena is nuts. I actually funneled money from the base game into Arena. I was spending loads of money re-rolling, but I think I just got really unlucky. Afternoon, everyone. Afternoon. So I got told an interesting fact. I wonder if you know. Apparently Tarkov is located on the southern hemisphere. Why would that be the case? Is that because of some weird thing they've done in-game? Someone's in here. I thought someone was in there. Slightly slower round, this one. Oh. I need to pop this Arena loadout. I don't know if anyone will care about that, really. Ah, got me. Have you completed the battle pass? Not yet. Oh yeah! Oh, how did you not die? No. He's still not dead? How's he not dead? I didn't hit him. I literally didn't hit him once. Oh, this guy's healing. That's an error in this game mode. How's the FPS? I could check if you want. It's good though. I'll check on the next death. Man, people are eating shots here. This is... Oh. Yep. Damn. Good beefy day to all. Hello. Been a while. Oh. Oh. Modding question was trend. I think it already had. Sun moves east and northwest. I think that's probably just an oversight, honestly. I mean, This... Oh, where is this guy? Oh! Got slammed. Oh. Yeah, more current Tarkov is located in the global south. I just can't see how that makes sense. It's located in between like Russia and Europe, right? That doesn't sound sensible. Oh, and got by another one. Yeah, the you'd expect that the there's somebody like right here. Oh my god, he didn't die either. I think I'm bouncing off a lot of helmets here. Maybe we need to change over. I'm going to change to something that pens helmets a bit better. I'm dying to frickin' ULAX constantly. I mean, Trent's a pretty respectable source, so... Oh man, he got me. How's Ricochet work? Is it just chance? Yeah, pretty much. It's... Oh! He's not there, I'm surprised. It's chance based on angle. So it's not pure chance. Depends what angle you hit them at. Damn it. Do you have any tips on how to damage soft armor efficiently? Going crazy with Soviet good. You can go... Oh, I guess it's kind of tricky. Oh, can you still damage it with grenades? I think you might be able to damage it with mines. I think. What? That didn't kill him either. What the hell? These ULACs are just absolutely eating. Absolutely insane. Mini nade. Do nades damage again? I can't remember. Literally, people, I just can't get people to die. Out of bounds sniper does work, but the problem is if you need soft to get damaged. It's just a bit inconsistent because it depends on where they're going to hit you, right? I swear I bounce off their head. Literally, like, yeah, because how do you do 5 HP damage otherwise? I was also thinking about testing. I've seen quite a few things popping up about M61 potentially being broken, or like just something not working with damage and stuff. You know, the usual. Usual Tarkov issues. Oh dear. Oh, I'm going to get got here by someone. Damn it. Did flechette into guards? I mean, the flechette is like the classical armor destroyer. You know? I love a bit of pre-fire in this game. Oh. Just straight to the chest. Thorax, baby! Someone in there? Oh, they're around there. Yes, I'm using the AK-12. Yes. It's got decent fire rate. And you can use 7M40, which is a... He's not dead. He's not dead. And it's got good fire rate, 700. It goes to helmets pretty readily, which is nice. Well, AK-12, if I ever get native mod with that, I don't know. Be good if it did, to be fair. Be good if it did. Oi, oi, oi. Do you notice difference every class able to use level 3 armor face mask in arena? Not really. You only need 30 pen to get through that, and it's really no big deal. Wow, we do good. But yeah, the FPS is really high in arena now. Some of the stuff that they did helped. Also, I'm on a tiny map, as I said. So. But yeah, any hit deals 1 armor damage. Correct. And I retested that by accident the other day. Because I was looking at whether you can still hit through... You know, I did that armor video. Whether you can still hit through that sliver here. You know, with the armor plates. Because the armor plate covers the entire thing. Except it's like a big flat square. And then there's a stripe like there. And the bit between the flat bit and the stripe, there's like a gap. And you can still shoot through that. Because I tested that in the armor video the other day. And when it was not working, it was doing 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I had a friend shoot me with flechette and the armor got 1 damage and I died. Which bit of the armor? You can get hit in the throat without it hitting the plate now. What's going on? Hey, Super, what's going on? Yeah, not much. Not much. What have we got here? Some extra random stuff that I've unlocked. I started unlocking some of the other armors and stuff just because... and some of the other face wear, like these ones. I started unlocking them with battle points because I don't need them all now. Let's see. So we got... I mean, I'm not that far away, actually. We're pretty close. I've got almost everything that's actually important. So in the armor video, there's like this one, Fort Redoute. I just want to get more... You want more options for class 5. Like, no one really cares about class 4. It's class 5 there, and then there's an HPC down here. These are the ones that matter. So we've got most of the ones that matter now. Just the one on the last page. Still not 142, so you can't get this one. So on this one, I'm going to buy this and this and this. And then the final one, I will buy this and this and this. And then we'll just go backfill, get all the rest of them. Just get a load of... Let's go and get some BPs. May as well. You keep these BPs through the battle passes. So if you have BPs saved up now... I mean, all this is going to get wiped, right? So like, if you have BPs now, you should be trying to convert as many as you can each day. Right. Because then you get to keep them later. And it might, who knows? Maybe it'll get really expensive in the future. I have no idea. Right, let's swap back to the base game. I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think we're done in here. I did most of this earlier. I had a couple of checkpoint ones, and they were going to take a bit of time, so I did them earlier. The chest soft armor, 5 chest hits. People go crazy if PSG keeps that way from 1-0. I don't flechette into guards with Gazelle. Did no damage to soft, but nuked the plates. If it doesn't go through, it'll just nuke the plate. Yeah. How's the construction going? Good. We've had some... So, to recap, for people who weren't following the day-by-day, blow-by-blow situation with the house renovation, we've got a conservatory at the back of the house at the moment. It's a really old one, and it's pretty rubbish. So we decided to get rid of it, take it down, and basically build it into a real room instead. So it's like actually part of the house, because it's too hot in the winter. It's too hot in the summer. It's too cold in the winter. And... you could turn it into a real room. So they're like pouring the concrete for the new outer edge, because it's obviously the new structure's a lot heavier, right? It's like full brick and actual roof. New construction options, yeah, exactly. If only it was like in Command & Conquer, it just comes straight out the floor. So I'm at my father-in-law's at the moment because there's people drilling, you know, pneumatic drills going off, all that kind of stuff. So there's no, you know, there's no point being there. I can't record, I can't stream properly without just the whole like microphone just being destroyed. Did you say in the video the soft vests have plate slots still work as soft armor as the plates removed? The ones that are like this, yeah. So, oh, so it's called stitch, isn't it? So the ones that are like this, that have only front plate, back plate, they don't have actual thorax. So this one's got actual thorax and stomach, you see. So this is associated to the thorax hitbox. This is associated to the back hitbox. Whereas on this one, this is not associated with the soft armor area. It's associated with the front plate area. That's why you have left side, right side, because there's no... I guess there is... They could technically have just put like left plate, right plate or something, but they didn't do it that way. They've got them separate. So if you put two plates in here, you'd have left plate, right plate. Sorry, here. You'd have left plate, right plate, left side, right side. That's soft, plate. And then you've got FR plate, back plate, which happens regardless of whether you got plates in or not. So this and this are the same area. This guy and this bit are the same. This guy and this bit are the same. So they got the same area, these two things. Whereas that's not the same for this. Like front plate is a different hitbox to this, because this chest is thorax and stomach. This back is lower back, upper back. That's different to the back plate. The front and back plate hitboxes are not the same as these two on this rig, but they are on this. That's the difference. House renos, conservatory in the back. Apparently I need to be a streamer. Well, you know, streaming, all streaming does is just like keeps me up with what's going on. You know, I'm not gonna make tons of money out of streaming, but you know, I had stuff going on before, right? It's like I haven't been streaming full time for like 10 years. So yeah, I'm at my father-in-law's right now. Want to see a cool thing in Arena? What is it? I've like moved away from that now, but I wish I had a conservatory that's actually functional. I think you're better off having, yeah, I don't know. I think you're better off having like a room. I think if you've got AC, it's probably better, but like we don't have AC here in the UK. So, and it'd be really expensive to go and retrofit that thing. I'm not in Arena anymore. No, just tell me what it is. Just tell me what it is. I'm willing to listen. What was that? Pile of meds? I got anything here? Just a FPS bug? That's a pretty power one, right? Are they soft then plate or plate then soft? It's plate then soft. So you hit plate first and then soft afterwards. Which matters. Are we going to have to get paint out again? This is the reason why soft matters. This is why class 3 soft can matter. Because... let's see. So... let's take... and we can do the calculation properly. And I'll show you why it matters. This beats playing the actual game, doesn't it? Let's have a look at 762 BP versus a GAC plate. And actually, let's look at it versus a Corund, just for argument's sake. Because that's class 2 to start with. Corund, Thorax. Okay, so this is Tarkov Gunsmith. It's one I use quite often. So BP here, BP 7. This is 762 BP, by the way. So 762 BP hits for 47 pen and 58 damage. So you know our damage is 58 up here. Then what happens is it goes through the class 5 plate. What happens after that? You can see this. So it's got a 55% chance to go through. And after it's gone through, there's some damage reduction. And this is true. So for class 5 armors, it reduces the damage on any bullets under 60 pen. Basically, damage reduction is related to pen. So a class 5 armor, even though like a 55 pen round is almost certain to go through a class 5 plate, it still gets its damage reduced because it's a higher range, right? There's like the range where the penetration chart is like this, right? Like chance to pen, percentage chance. And this is the actual pen itself. It looks kind of like this. So that range for class 5 armor goes around like, I don't know, 43 to 53, something like that. But the damage mitigation one, let's say damage mitigation as a percentage versus pen for class 5 is more like, let me just think about how to make this work. So it would be like this. So this is on the same scale. So 43 pen gets reduced a lot. And it completely stops getting reduced at 60. This is for again for class 5. So you get this like weird situation where a round with 53 pen is really likely to go through, but it still actually has quite a lot of damage reduction. Be surprised because the pen chance thing is further left. The damage reduction threshold is further to the right. If that makes sense. So anyway, you take this BP round. It goes through class 5. It ends up with post armor penetration. Well, I guess we may as well put both here. So it was 47 pen and 58 damage. The damage afterwards is now 44 basically, and the pen has gone to 35.5. Now the issue is that because you've got class 2 behind, right? This is the new bullet coming in. You've now got class 2. Class 2 works. So the rule of thumb is, you've got your armor class times 10. That's the minimum threshold. And the armor class times 10 plus 10, that's your maximum threshold. So for a class 2 armor, the minimum threshold for the damage reduction kind of like starting to fall off is 20. That's the beginning of this range here. 2 times 10 plus 10, that's 30. So that's really the range for class 2. It's basically 10 times the armor class plus 10, that range. But because this is 35, this is actually higher than this. So it's outside the range, so it doesn't do anything. So you can see on here, the pen chance is 98%. The penetrated damage is exactly the same. So it's just this. And the post-armor penetration is also this. Not that that matters. Now, if we just tick this up by 1, which you could just do in here. I mean, you could refactor it so that it's the Bagari rig, but it doesn't really matter. You could just do this. Doesn't matter. Bagari is basically a Karund with +1 soft armor. Now, because this is class 3, because this just comes passing through with class 2. If it was class 3 instead, because this pen amount is now in the 30 to 40 region, it will actually get reduced a second time. So the damage now goes to 36. Well, 37 basically. 37 damage. It's not as much. And the pen then technically goes to 30 or something. But like this reduction here is why it matters going from class 2 to 3, because you actually get less, you actually take less damage, right? Between these two situations. And you can quite easily see that there are a few thresholds where this might make sense, it's like if you're going to get hit by 44 twice, that's 88. So you die. If you get shot in the thorax here with 44 twice, you're dead. Whereas if you get shot twice in the thorax, it's only 74. So you can survive 762 BP twice if you're wearing class 3 armor underneath 5, but you can't if you're only wearing class 2. So that's that. Portables ACs are great for one room. Yes, we do actually have one for my office room in here. It's crazy. Sometimes thinking about Tarkov is more fun than actually playing Tarkov. A large part of why I follow your channel is because you provide objective explanations. Well, yes, I don't like hand wavy, wishy washy stuff. Right? You have to prove these things. Okay, so FPS bug on Arena. If you join a shooting range, let's say you would have 200 FPS. After you go back and mod a weapon, then join the shooting range again, you'll get from 20 to 50 FPS depending on your rig. What? Why? What does 6 rating in penetration on ballistics mean? Is it 100% pen or how it works? Oh, on the actual this thing on here. I mean, this is really archaic. This is old. This is really old. I mean, you just have to read this chart up here. You have to read this. Read this. So usually ignores. It's because it's not so clear cut. Like, different bullets depend on the armor. It's like a grid. It's not as easy to just say it straight up does this or doesn't. And it's even more complicated now. Like, this is a really old school chart, just to give you an idea of what's good. 6 is basically like they're not wearing armor at all. 0 being like it's going to take you 1 shot per durability to actually get through, roughly. But yeah, go and have a read of these and see. This doesn't really tell you everything. But they've ended up... I guess I know why you're asking. It's because they put it in the actual game, isn't it? It's because they put it in here now. That's why. But again, it's because it's against, class 6 or whatever. From 1 to 6 armors. So the reason why it's 1 to 6 is because the armors are 1 to 6. So this is a top level plate. This is a class 6 armor. Okay, let's just warm up with a scav run while we just chat about stuff and like finish off chatting. Let's say there's a hex grid which doesn't have any soft armor, but it does have class 2. Same goes with the slick. Info said it's class 3, but it acts like class 2. Why'd you say that? Key that extraction ability shooters could lean more into his role playing. Shooters that lean in stats or builds could outdo EFT. I think it could be cool. I think if you did a mashup of like an ARPG and an extraction shooter, I feel like that would be an interesting twist. You'd have all of the build crafting stuff. I guess you'd have to have a combination of different things, right? You'd have to have a skill tree that you could just reset whenever. You want something that's going to like augment what you get, because then you'd have some stuff that disappears and some stuff that remains. I don't know. It'd be hard to get the balance, but I miss Old Factory so much. I know. Funny scav gun? Yeah, it's just really bizarre, shorty model 700, I think. Oh, M870, sorry. Not model 700. Oh, that's the sniper, isn't it? Yeah, I'm stupid. Right. What we got? We got buckshot, so I like the sight on this though. I actually didn't realise that the M870 could take this sight. Well, there you go. Whoa, it's the Scav gang. So presumably if there's any PMCs, they're not in here. Okay, they're upstairs. That sounds like an ADAR or something. This guy is angry. Can I say come with me? Oh, there we go, he's coming with me. Come with me, Scab man. I kind of want you to lead the charge. M870 with that sight looks crazy. It does, actually. We've got to go for legs on this bad boy if we're going to... Hello? We're safe on the outside as a scav here. I wonder where did that nade go off? Could have been someone just chucking it, I don't know. Maybe the game will wipe before 1.0. I'm just giving this right, may skip the next. I'm actually not 100% sure. Oops, I meant to jump there. Oh dear. I meant to jump. I don't actually know. It says on the roadmap there's an August patch and it doesn't state a wipe. So it's possible. I don't know if anyone has confirmed it or not. I actually am not sure. I really like this sight, which says pick team out for it. I know, I like it too. I wouldn't put it on a full auto gun, but I do like it. Wish AFT would fix the skill system and push it into something that offers choice. Yeah, me too. I didn't realise your scav still shout your scav. I don't think your PMC does that, does he? If you're just walking. I don't think he shouts with pain. Rider. Yeah, I like that side too. I use it on the 153 anytime you have to do some random shotty quest. Okay. Yeah, any other great ideas for, like, one thing that I am noticing, I don't know if you're finding the same, I'm noticing there seems to be more new people coming in at the moment. I don't know if there's something I could do for, like, new people. I don't really want to do something that's like a series. I don't know. You shouted pain if you're bleeding since Labyrinth. Interesting. I never normally leave the bleeds open, so I actually haven't noticed. Is it normal to always be on the same side of the map in Arena? That happens to be quite a lot. That's why I started avoiding Fort for Checkpoint, because it's one of the most unbalanced maps in the whole game. Yes, you can't figure out spawns. Yeah, they find it a bit challenging for some reason. Okay, so oh yeah, I've still got to finish my gotta finish my quest to kill scavs with grenades. Or anyone with grenades, but scavs primarily. Because they are easier to do, right? Where's the how many have we got left? I think we've got a lot, is my understanding. Got 11 out of 30 something. I did so badly when we tried to do this the other day. Genuinely did so badly. Buy those at least. Maybe I'll just take impacts to start with. I don't know. You can't put this on anything else, can you? Put it on anything DMR-y. Use the underbarrel much easier. The underbarrel's just been really, really bad for me. They've been truly rubbish. This is so dirt cheap, the AK-103. It's good, a good gun, honestly. Good gun. Carbines are DMR-y. Kind of. Kind. QRs. All of these guns have had a bit of a buff because of this Evo thing that you can now use. Do you remember when you had to use, on top of this, you had to use the AK-10,000? There was this rail that you just went on every single gun, like a long time ago. That was how you built every single AK. It was an AK-10,000 rail on the top of the dust cover bit. That's how you modded every AK back in the day. 104 even cheaper. Yeah, 104's actually got even better ergo actually. I don't know if you can put the. Actually, I need to do this, don't I? I need to use this, unfortunately. Can't use anything particularly drippy. So which one's best here? Probably the B10M. Okay, and we'll do that, and then that, and then whatever, really. A voodoo. The cheeky AK-303 plus 2 ergo. That one is a cheeky one. Nice. Okay. I've become a convert to the Bugari, I have to say. I'm enjoying that gun. That rig, sorry. This could also take this too. Maybe it's not worth it. Let's get a couple of these. Got some BP.
Gold.
Probably should get more some from ref. Oh yes, Ken, but thank you for the 9 months, man. I forgot to. I saw, but I think we were like deep in the middle of discussion. I forgot to thank you. Appreciate you, bud. So yes, Snickers, thank you for the prime. That is what reminded me. Split that. Actually, we'll just keep it like this, and then that can go in there. I just usually tag up my mags that have got lower grade stuff in them, just because. Right, golden star, and then we've got shonka, and probably a bit of water. Take these two things with me. Does also mean we've got to take like a bunch of these guys. Okay.
Gold, please.
How's it going?
Let's go back there. Thank you for the prime. It's going good. It's going good. I'm just trying to finish off this annoying quest. Was there anything else that I needed to really do? I'm not really sure what else I needed to do. I wanted to do this mainly. Was there anything else that's like I could do at the same time? Escort. Technically got the guide to do, but I'm not surviving, am I? That's the issue. I still haven't done Revision Reserve. I've been so picky with the quests I've done this time. Use the transit from customs shoreline, survive and extract. I suppose we could do that. Actually, we can look at where's my companion gone? Because if I want to go to customs, maybe we'll just do that. Maybe we'll just try and do the transit. Don't have much other goals, really. I'll take a green flare. I need to replenish that. I don't know where that went. I think I did actually play quite a lot of woods. I think that's where it went. Customs is kind of annoying though sometimes. Acid green. Yeah, it's going well, Scott. It's going well. Need to convert escort to an achievement quest or reduce the PMC kill for 1 per map. What's the items behind it? I don't even know. Feel new people need a short guide on how to be cautious, not mix of ammo types. Turn to the correct heals, use arena, general tips video. It doesn't go into anything too much. So the problem is it's hard to get people to click on that kind of video. Still get a difference between all the AK except ammo? Usually it's stock and stuff like that. Dovetail mount. Oh, the 100 models, though. Yeah, 100 models is just like... Yeah, the only difference is 101, 556. 102, short 556. 103, 762. 104, 762, but short. 105, 545. I don't know if there's a 106 IRL, but it only goes 101, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Tarkov, and then AK-12, which is then the faster, modernized one. Can you put tank battery into Theta? You should be able to, yeah. Fire the GP25 to be most effective fired at the target's feet. I mean, I tried that, and it just... Sometimes they just don't even die. Kind of saying it's cheaper than the current. I mean, the Bagari is heavier, though. You going for the hidden achievement? I'm just trying to complete the quest. Which hidden achievement? Which one's that one? I've just finished all the test drives before I've done the 5 factory office kills. Quick stats check. Yeah. This is everything. This is PMC. Yo, John B, what's going on? I started writing a few things on Reddit today. I was just like browsing Reddit, just thinking of ideas. So it just seems to be a lot of new people talking about like having played, you know, joining the game for the first time, and you know, or people coming back from like having not played for 5 years, stuff like this. So I was intrigued. I was like, oh, I wonder, because that's like the armor one. People just kept asking me over and over again, like, what's going on now? How does it actually work? And my old one was like kind of outdated. My old tier list was kind of outdated. So I thought, right, we'll just redo that. And people really, really, really like that one. So I'm thinking, okay, what else maybe we could do? I haven't done the guns ones for ages. I took 3 wipes off, then come back and hit hard. I also came back recently after a 2-year break. There's lots of people coming back now. Yeah, I think this is the thing. A lot of people like getting back up to date. Tarkov's one of those games you can't... Well, you can, but a lot of people don't just play it permanently. You know, you take a bit of a break for a few wipes and then come back to it, because it's a hard game, right? Like most games are like that, in fairness. Right, I am stuck inside here. Do you have any tips on learning the maps? I haven't played in years. I'm really struggling to find my way around again. That's a tricky one. That certainly is a tricky one, because a lot of it's just down to experience. Gigabee Wellington stream writing. Wait, I didn't put a laser on. This is going to be really hard. That thing just doesn't work. Hmm. So what's better between the Sitch plate carrier and the Sitch Profi? I mean, I would take the one with class 3 on it. Only one of them is class 3. And I would argue that the one that doesn't say... I would argue the one where the soft armor follows the plate is better. Yeah, it's a micro adjustment though. The whole like hitbox, specific hitbox thing. Always has been. I'm probably better off not ADSing it and just shooting this thing like that. Gotta find a scav first though. Oh, that's a scav. Okay. I am actually unsuppressed, so... Can you see why I'm so good at this? The scav is locked in, exactly. He truly is. So can you get through here now? Is that a scav? That's definitely a scav. How many more of these we got? Use laser. I forgot to add one. I didn't add one to the gun. I added this flashlight, but not the laser. For some reason, I actually can't hear the Huh. I wonder why I can't hear the click. Really weird. Found it easier to shoot legs and grenade. Probably is. Where's that scav gone? I thought he was going to appear to the right. But he hasn't. Where is he? Where's the scav gone? He's vaporized. Yeah, you just press exactly. You just press 2 again. Does scav go back? Oh. Is there one in Suka? Get some golden star up in this first. Ay, ay. Leg Meta is dead? I wouldn't say so. Oh, I need to be really much lower than that. Okay. Were you an RM or DM AoE player? What's the difference? Been a while since I stopped by. Hey, Floki, what's going on, dude? Yeah, Tarky's alright. Tarky's in an interesting spot, I would say. You know, we've got 1.0 coming this year. So that's pretty exciting. The game is honestly in quite a good state, I would say, broadly. It's not too bad, at least. It's been worse. Balance is pretty good overall, I would at least argue. I don't know if everybody would agree with me, but I you know, arguably I think balance is not too bad right now. M61 notwithstanding, I think everything else is pretty good. Quality of life is coming along. Cheaters is as cheaters does. That's just kind of usual stuff. So, you know, does that ever get resolved? Who the hell knows? But yeah, I thought it's alright. Aim with the laser is easy. I did that also 2 raids in a row, but last time it didn't really help me. It does make it easier. How do you feel about Arena since the Battle Pass release? I think it's pretty good, honestly. I mean, I quite like Arena anyway. I think Arena's quite interesting. I find it quite fun. Random map, low resources, or deathmatch, loads of resources? Oh, I mean, we just play the regular, like, random match. I never really play high resource. Like, part of the thing of AoE is the teching in the first place, in my opinion. If you play it without the teching, you're kind of cheating yourself out of some of the best parts of the game. Armor system I got a bit fed up with. When did you leave? What was it like when you last played? Because right now, it's very similar to the way it used to be. Now. Early this wipe was when I last played. Oh well, yeah. I mean, they reverted the hitboxes. They reverted the hitboxes and all that stuff, so it feels more consistent these days. I know some people don't like that, prefer the more realistic hitboxes, but shots, suppressed shots over there. I wonder if there's anything at Fortress. Just want a few more scav kills if possible. Remember funny times running 0 arms, preferable to running level 3. I'm not sure if that's ever strictly been the case. But it certainly was that you would not want to have arms. Certainly been points in time where, I mean, actually most of Tarkov's history, until they changed the hitboxes, where arms was, like, actively problematic. It would get you killed. See any scabbies? Maybe we have to go down to... Oh, there's one. Noise. Loving your gun loader. It looks fun. I'm doing this specific quest. Huh. It's only 2 kilograms. It's actually really light. These are some of my favorite rigs, actually. If you're talking about budget rigs, these guys are really good. It's class 3. One of the best ones. Yeah, scouts have all sorts of stuff these days. What? I'm actually intrigued. What? Let me just start golden starring, and then like, what res am I on right now? Oh, I'm on basic res. That's why it looks slightly blurry. Anyway, we'll keep it like this. Let me just see what the FPS is. My FPS is actually pretty good. Dropping a little, but... Yeah, after the customs changes, I can't run DLDSR as easily. Because it maxes up my GPU a bit more. Like, they actually have done some good stuff. Like, this is not maxing my GPU. I'm CPU bottleneck right now. If I added the next layer of DLDSR, though, I probably am... Where's that? Is that up there? Sounds like it. See if we can spot any other scavs. Maybe we'll just go back this way actually, rather than continuing that way. We'll carry on going this way. I do have a 5800 X2D, yeah. I'm CP bottlenecked at the moment with 100 FPS on customs. That's a CPU bottleneck. My GPU is running at 50%. So I can use my GPU more. But because DLDSR, there's only 2 settings. It'll start cutting in if I change those. So if I change this to the middle one, we might see frames go down a bit. Let's have a look. Oh no, still the same actually. Maybe it'll be different out here. Everything's slightly clearer because now I'm running in a higher res. See, now I'm running in like low 80s, I think. Yeah, GPU's up at like 75% now. So now it's going to start to bottleneck a bit. Yeah, GPU's not always running 100 in Tarkov now, that's true. But now it's running at 90, you see. So it's a lot. I'm using a lot more now with DLDSR on than I do with than I do just running it native. On customs anyway. It changes kind of map to map. It's a bit confusing. Do you open a door with an aid out? Guess not. Wish they'd had an option to disable PIP. Yeah, it would be good, wouldn't it? Need to upgrade. Then I need a new motherboard. That's kind of where I'm in. How come you stream in 936? That's because I stream in 1440p on YouTube. But on Twitch, you only get 8K to play with. All right, you boy. Where's he gone? Okay. Where's that? big explodey as well. Take it all off. TA, DLSS, 1080p, no AA, no everything. Yeah, impact needed an actual... Where are those shots coming from? What have we got left anyway? I've got one VOG. Okay. Yeah, the scavs are good at doing Houdini, they are. Where would that be? Sounded like over here somewhere. Didn't get him with the nade, unfortunately. I think that's a scav coming to, like, filch the gear. You can use him as our little guard. He can guard the body. Hey, scavs, that's right. Completely harmless. Walk backwards so you're not ruining immersion. I'm not even scared anymore. I mean, something seems to have happened. Because... Can't hit him because of fight over boar. Oh, it's glitching. Yeah, so something seems to have happened to the scavs very recently. That's making them just not, like, respond. It's really weird. Do you think most people complaining about silent scavs sneaking up on them is just scavs crouch walking? I've seen that a lot recently. I think maybe, yeah. So still can't kill stuff with the exploding gas bottle? I don't actually know. And I'm not sure which order it would go in either. We've got 17. So only got 5 kills out of all of those. Should we try and loot this thing? Probably just die to some goober nearby, but... It is whatever. What's more valuable here? What should we take? Which is this one? 4A. Is this the class 2? Yeah. More efficient to take this, actually. From a space perspective. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Why guess? We could take both. But yeah, it could well be. It could well be the whole scavs crouch walking thing. Because they do crouch walk quite a lot. And it is a lot shorter in distance. It's going to go down here and replenish stamina. Actually, I was going to do the transit, but I've got loads of kit. I think I'll be able to transit. I can transit some of it out, which I can't. I don't know. Should we just do it? Maybe just do it. Oh, I'm not going up. My stamina's not going up. I want to start playing again for 1.0, but level 20 maybe. Will I get absolutely smashed if I try to play? Honestly, it depends on how... Also, you need to return to base for building explosives. Yeah, I know. We could just roll the dice and just try to complete this one. Because what is this one that I have to do? It's not even important, actually, but... Is it this one? Survive shoreline? Doesn't even matter. I kind of just can't be bothered to go all the way across the map over to where I need to be. I guess I could get to the flare exit pretty easily. Whatever. Whatever. We'll just try and do a little thing. If we start over by road, then it'll just be easy. We'll just complete it. But yeah, I do need to get more nades. Interact. So that's a lot better. Really a better way of doing this is then I do it like that. Probably rather have the death shadow in there. Oh, I need another bit. Yeah. The hardest thing would not be having access to level 5. So, this is kind of what I've been telling everybody, and it's sort of from the armor video as well. You want to be prioritizing doing reconnaissance. Basically, if you can get to level 26 and get to prep or level 3, and you've prioritized going to Peacekeeper, Punisher Part 2, easy job, and then reconnaissance, you can have the current front plate at level 26. That will really help even tide, right? Class 5s are all similar-ish these days. So, and then you could put it in like a 6B13 or something. It'll stop you just getting dinged. Forge your Death Shadow? I could, but then my Death Shadow is only at 20 if I did that, so... Playbase constantly misunderstands the actual audio range of crouch walking. Correct. Yeah, so you can get level 5 armor at level 26. And then the rest of it, you want to go... You just need to prioritize finding ammo as well. So you prioritize finding ammo. So go to Woods, Reserve. Have a look up. There's a few ammo spawns, you know. Ammo Shack, USEC Camp. You could even play at Scav to gather ammo. This looks like it's crashed, but we'll see. That means we won't have to play the next map. If it does. Shoreline shooting range? I never found it was that good. I think the best I found there was a little bit of CBJ, the MCX. Also, the other thing to remember is that you can buy CBJ, LPS, M856A1. FMJ for the MP7. You can buy some ammos off the fleet. They're quite expensive, though, is the problem. I had 7.62 PP. Yeah. 7.62 PP is probably my favorite of all of the fleet ammos because it's that middle ground between, like, LPS would technically be one of the best, either LPS or T46M, but the guns that it goes into really, they are really crap. So you're kind of looking at, like, maybe the SVT if you're, you know, if you want to do 7.62 54R. But the deal with PP is it's actually a really good bullet. 41 pen does enough damage to 2 tap class 4 armors. And you can stick it in a really cheap gun. You can stick it in this gun, in fact. I have a 103 right now. This could take PP. And I mean, most wipes I actually make a video about it these days about, you know, what's the best bang for buck thing. And you just load PP on top of PS. PS comes with Prepel 3 anyway. So normally I end up with like buying a bit of PP and sticking that over the top of whatever else. It depends on where you are in the progression, but PP is fine. PP will go through class 4, which is useful. Yeah, Shoreline Shoot Range are okay, but Woods has dozens of areas to provide more and better ammo. Where's the best places on Woods then? What are you guys thinking? Like, USEC Camp comes to mind. Ammo Shack comes to mind. Well, like, Attachment Shack, that area comes to mind. And the other one is down the cliff faces. You're going towards Sniper Scav. You can get good bullets there on the boxes. Oh, look, we're in the perfect place. We'll just wait here and then extract when we get the quest done. Keep an eye out for the other spawns running across. So 38 is what we want to do, right? Has recoil on those guns? I prefer 7.62, but people always complain about the recoil. I mean, I think these days, because it doesn't matter as much, the recoil, I think you're fine using something like a 103 or a 104. You can control recoil so much more easily. I mean, this one's kind of meta-y, and this is like 65 vertical recoil. Like early wipe, you're probably going to be in the 80s, more like, I would say, something like that. But it's still eminently doable, and especially if you just single tap it, mostly, and then hold it down when you need it. The rate of fire is not that high either, so that helps. Love a good AKM. Yeah, suppressed AKM sounds just godly, doesn't it? Always has done. Does it not count as a run through because of the XP from last map? Actually, you might be right. You just try it. I don't think it counts as a run through, actually. I think you're right. Let's try it. It's a good time to try it. I don't really care if I get the quest on that or not, particularly. This would be a good place to give it a go. Because sometimes I'm a bit scared and I'm like, oh, we'll wait. There are situations where you're doing like really difficult stuff and it's like, well, I'll wait instead just so I don't get run through. Let's try it. Yeah, Labs Res unit. I mean, it's hard to get out of Labs Res unit is the problem. You can just shove a bunch of container. I have big arguments with friends about if M856A1 is good and at what point it's not in the wipe. Your take. It's good when everyone's wearing class 4. Yeah, so it is a survive because of all the other stuff. I only got credited for 5 of these 6 kills, I think. Wait, I forget. 65 for the M103, is it the same as RD704? 65? I think more or less it will be. But they're not exactly the same. Like they're all always a bit different, but So ammo, military camp towards RUAF. What, like the med one? Oh, I guess there's ammo up on the tops of the... in the containers at the top. There is some at the bottom, but it's usually crappy stuff, if I remember. I think it's like a good ammo spawn. Train depot. Yeah, kind of annoying to get to. Abandoned village. In several other buildings. And scav village as well. Exploding barrel might not counted. I guess even if it said it on the screen. Yeah, is the next one going to be launch? We don't really know. It sort of depends on how you read it. Unless someone has clarified this further than me. The issue that we have with this is that it says May patch, June patch, July patch, August patch, release. Release is coming with a wipe quite clearly, but we don't know if this is going to be a wipe and then this is going to be December, or this is, say, going to be August patch and then this is going to be like a September release. We actually don't know as of yet. But apparently Nikita did say that we would know in Q2. So in the next 2 months, we will know when the game's going to release. So I would guess, like, if this is December, for example, I would guess that this is probably going to be a wipe, I would imagine. I don't think they'll do a whole year. I imagine if this is December, this will be a wipe. But I think it's a possibility that this ends up being like September or something. But I reckon this one probably feels very similar to this one. I would imagine. Okay. Actually, I should probably have kept the two Shunga. Oh no, maybe not. No, maybe I will. Maybe I will. I need to do... I don't like using golden stars as much because they're annoying on food. I didn't even use the water. Yeah, they're more annoying on food. But if you don't, then you can't craft propies. Not, like, efficiently anyway. Might another wipe finishing balancing if they want more data. Yeah, I think they'll do another wipe, I think. I think they'll do one short wipe before release, is my opinion. That's what I think they will do. I guess you can just do this on one of them just for no reason, just to farm up your skills. Doesn't cost you anything. June patch says balancing changes and improvements, which points to wipe. Can't really test balance of most people at the end game. Maybe. 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 I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Have you noticed Scavs going prone? Yes. So Brawler season on factory. Love it. Battle.net is coping extremely hard to think the game will function in the far future with no wipes. They're going to still have wipes. Soup. They're going to still have wipes. They've said this quite a lot in recent history, I would imagine, I would say. Okay, right, we need a load more of these, don't we? Take a bunch more of those. We'll take a bunch more of these guys. I freaking hate these, though. I hate using the grenade launcher. I'm so bad at it. Actually, what was the Jaeger questline one? How did you do? Oh, it was this. Eliminate scavs at skiers charity checkpoints. Because then you can get the short F1. Because I haven't actually done that yet. Where are these things? I think one of them was Fortress on customs, but I didn't even see any there. The smuggler's base on shoreline. Customs around, yeah, the fortress. In and around the antenna. Maybe we go to the smuggler's base then. On shoreline. Or, yeah, container camp on woods. Go up to the smuggler's base on shoreline. Be alright. Need loads more of these though. Oh god, how many more did I say we have to do? Well, like 17 or some stupid thing. So I'm like halfway there. Not even quite halfway. So we'll let them mark it. Actually, we'll get one more. Okay. Oh. That just fits in there. Okay, well that'll do for now. We've got money for the car. Got a flare just in case. Got a rig on and a red rebel and paracord. Okay, fine. Let's just go shoreline. Oh, what's this going? Shoreline. Oh, laser. Makes it a lot easier. So while we're here, I'll just remember to buy my allocation. The funding to allow us to do stupid stuff. There we go. I nearly didn't take the gun with me.
Gold.
Yo, Stuart Devon, what is going on?
Good afternoon.
What is going on? What do I do, Two Sopranos? Have you done the good old times quest? So we're going to have Arena, PvE, 2 PvP modes. I wonder if there will be enough players for the seasonal thing. I think most players will play the seasonal game. So BSG, I don't think BSG have ever said that. I don't think they've ever said that they're going to have a permanent mode and a non-permanent mode since PvE released. Because PvE is like permanent mode, right, with no wipes. It's like up to you when it wipes. So they've not actually talked about these two characters since PvE released. Like I have a suspicion, and this is completely this is pure speculation. I have a suspicion that they won't end up giving a PvP permanent character, and they'll be like, look, if you just want to play perm, you can just play it on PvE. Because I think a perm PvP would be, I just think people would play it. I think it would just be really boring for people. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe A, people would like it, and B, BSG are going to do it. I don't know. But my suspicion, I mean, it's certainly a possibility. Let's put it that way. Oh, that's not good. Nikita said they're going to wipe PvE. Not precisely, no. I wonder if I should back this. When the inventory starts going weird, it's a bit strange. So they're not wiping PvE, but if you play PvE 1.0 and access the 1.0 content, you have to wipe yourself. By the way, you moved rooms. I am at my father-in-law's right now because we're getting some renovations done on the house, and there are people there with drills and stuff, and I can't really stream. Oh, something bad's happened. I think I need to restart the game. Something horrible's happened here. Let's restart the game. Yeah, so I'm at my father-in-law's house, basically escaping the sounds of drills and stuff. So I can't really record or stream with all of the stuff going on. So I'm here for the time being. I'll be moving back eventually. And I'm taking the opportunity actually to sort of like reset up what I've got going in there. So that's the set of shelving I used to have, because you could probably tell I was under the staircase in my office. So I'm actually going to insert myself under the staircase. I'm going to be facing the other way. So previously, you know, I had the shelves behind me with the stairs kind of like this. Is that working for the camera? Kind of like this. I'm going to go into that alcove, and then you're going to be looking the other way instead. Which I think it's going to be better. It's actually going to be more space efficient. Right now, it's not very space efficient. It's just because it's how it was set up when we moved. We just kind of left it there. But I'm going to take the opportunity of to actually go and, you know, make it a bit better. Right. Let's try again. I was under the impression that you were under the roof. But like how you under the staircase makes also sense. Yes. I'm like Harry Potter. Or was. I also thought it was under a roof rather than a staircase. Oh, interesting. No, I'm on the ground floor. Yeah, I'm on the ground floor. At least I was. Now I'm upstairs in this room. Got going on here. Got a lot of SJ6s, haven't we? Good morning or whatever it is for y'all. It is currently 2:50 in the afternoon for me. 10 to 3. We're doing the Tark thing. Playing some bits. I think, yeah, I don't know. I was going to do something more interesting this week, but I kind of need to, rather than doing anything like intensive, I just need to prepare a bit more content, because I'm not going to be here next week. I'm going away on holiday. I'm staying in the UK, but we're just going somewhere with the kids just to stay over and go and do some stuff for a week. Go, you know, outside adventuring, which will be quite nice. Oh, I've got more here. Oh no, I've got more here. Oh well. And yeah, and then I'll be back after that, and then we'll probably do something different. I keep saying, oh, we could do something different, and I keep like, there's always something happening. Like I was moving here, and my wife got sick for a week, and that was really, really difficult. Well, like 3 days. I kind of threw everything off, and then we're going away and whatnot. So once we're back, we probably can do something. I've been toying around, not necessarily even doing hardcore, but like somebody gave me an interesting idea, which was have an account where you can only play like maybe like one raid or an hour or something to kind of like simulate the average player's experience and like make that into a series. Could be interesting. I don't know. A boss spawns 100% on 30% of servers. That's what people say. That is I would say that is the prevailing theory. No one knows for sure, but that's the prevailing theory. What if you start mid-wipe to show newcomers if it's possible to start? Exactly, well, exactly, Barlog, actually. That's kind of what I was thinking. So it would be like, you know, start and then but have like limited time to play it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's interesting. Or we just do hardcore again. Hardcore is fun. I always think I'm so poor compared to Giga, and then I remember I had to pay for Stash 4. Yeah, Stash 4 is like insanely expensive. Game's way less jank when you have good hardware. Definitely. Definitely. It's a completely different experience, honestly. Being able to play Tarkov at like 80 plus FPS, it's completely different. New player late wipe is rough, customs quests are brutal. True. How big do you think Terminal will be? Good question. I mean, I guess we can kind of see. You can sort of see it on the map from Shoreline. So I don't know. I think it's going to be quite compact. I think it's going to be big-ish because there's like big sort of wharfs there, aren't they? Like big long stretches. Because we get an idea from the pictures that we've seen. I don't know. Let me think. Is it going to be maybe... I think it might be a bit bigger than Factory, but I don't think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to have like special mechanics. Ground Zero size? Maybe, yeah. Maybe something like that. Alright. At this spawn is kind of a pain. Not gonna lie. Still no laser. No, I did put it on. I just need to turn it on. Now there is a spawn over here. It's the one I spawned at before. Where's the minefield? I mean, we can try this for a start anyway, just have our gun on this mode. Shooting up against people with a GL is like usually quite bad though. Yes. Turn that off for a second. Yes, I replaced the flashlight, exactly. Okay, looks like whoever spawned here scarpered. Or maybe they didn't spawn, one or the other. Yeah, square instead of long rectangle. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. We could do some investigation actually looking at it from shoreline, because you can see kind of into it. You can see how long it's going to be, because you can look at that from the little sort of lighthouse on shoreline, the one that's out in the water. You can kind of look at it that side and get an idea. I mean, to be honest, you could go look at the existing implementation in SPT. That would be a good idea. You'd see like how big they've made it so far on the model. Any tips for the guide? I've only a few quests left to do the sniper ones, but the guide is a tough one. Make sure you use transits. Transits count for the guide, so you don't need to survive. You just, like, if you're near a transit. My deal with the guide has always been a combination of... Basically, it's like just plan for it to be a really boring quest. Like the guide is a really dull quest, actually. Like, it's really quite uninteresting. I thought, back in the day, I was like, oh, this is going to be like insanely stressful survival quest. And it's basically just spawn RNG, don't die. So it's just a 7-minute wait quest. So unfortunately, it's quite boring. The most fun I've ever had with the guide was bodyguarding a friend doing the guide. Because then you don't actually care. Like, you don't care whether you live or die. But you're there kind of, on point. And that's quite good. You know, protect the king kind of game mode. It's actually kind of interesting. I used to quite like that. Protecting people doing the guide. But yeah, I mean, all I would say is that have a route that you're going to play. So make sure that you know what route you're going to do. Like in terms of which map, one to the other. You could use transits opportunistically to get, you know, a map done quickly, but remember you're going to have to play that map afterwards. So based on where you spawn, you should have a plan as to where you're going to go. That's the most important thing, I would say. That's Scav or a player, I can't actually tell. So make sure you actually have a plan. So every spawn, you've got an idea of like what is actually that you're going to do, and then you can basically execute on that straight away. Because otherwise, if you spawn in there, you're like, oh, I'm at spawn point I don't want, yada yada. It just becomes like that. Just becomes really painful. Okay. that a scav? Actually a player. Multiplayer as well. Be a little careful. Let's switch back to I don't think he saw me. He was facing the other way, but you never know. That is not what I want. I think I just saw our friend over here. Oh. Bad time to lose painkiller. Transits give you a specific spawn? Yes, that's true. That's a good point. Transits give you some ability to control your destiny because you know where you're going to appear. So you can plan your route a lot more effectively. Ah. Is that a scav? Was that a player? I don't actually know. No, I don't want to like peek out and get my head taken off. I got to kill stuff down in this bit anyway, so let's just head over there. GTA 6 trailer dropped. I'm really, it's funny. I'm not a GTA person at all. Really haven't. I've never really played the games. I played them at friends' houses and stuff back in the day, but I've never had it in myself. I think maybe I had GTA 4 or something, or 5. I came bundled with something else, played it for a bit. I've just never been into those games really. Why is there a rail attached to the dovetail mount? Yeah, it gives you +2 ergo. It's a proper little hack. Right, so scavs should be here in theory, according to BSG's quality of life changes that they made. So if you've got a quest where scavs are supposed to be in a place, scavs will actually tend towards that place and or stay there. Hopefully. Played a bit here and there. Yeah, same. Just so many people that just love GTA. I'm just, yeah, I don't know. So this is incidentally one of those ammo places that we were talking about as well, where you can get decent ammo. This is the shooting range on Shoreline. You have to kind of go to the back. If you have the quest, or if there is a quest. If you have the quest. So if you have the quest, scavs will spawn there more regularly. LRNPC. See, I find this one is a bit low quality a lot of the time. Okay, BP, that's good. PRS, MPX Midwest, Suppressor, what's that one? AKBS, 91, Patriot Rail, M882, 590 Rail. Yeah, like maybe you get one box, it's okay. And I find it's just a bit, I find it's a bit lackluster. I don't think it's not as good as the ones on Woods. BP's good though, for sure. Since you're at the location, does Overseer Key have a 100% chance to spawn? I don't know. I believe so. I believe so, but I don't actually know for sure. I never went to find the overseer key. I just bought it off the flea. So last time I came here, I got shot in the head by a man with a shotgun inside here. This is a good place early in mid-wipe for doing your hideout, though. It's a good spot. Where's my escape route here? I'm gonna try and go across this way. Oh no. Not the time to lose painkiller. Jesus. Ow. I don't know where I'm getting hit from. I think they flanked hard. Maybe from car? Maybe. "12 energy is no fun." Oh, we could just eat this. Be alright. They're on your far right side. Over there. Maybe. Oh, my plate got absolutely busted up, actually. I'm in a bit of a bad spot when it comes to armor. In the fields, bluish buildings nearby. Possible. Yep. Sniping from vehicle. We can go the other way. You know, I can move out this way. So I think there was 2 of them. Get some more stamina back here. Just changing to this quest. Want a small tip? Ask me before I say anything. Yeah, go for it. I don't mind. I'm just trying to get the scav kills plus get the kills at the checkpoints. So I can do Jaeger at the same time. Tarkov seems to be missing the tactical use cases and falls back on the noob tube playstyle. Basically, yeah. Being a streamer makes it easier on some aspects. I mean, the chat is like UAV in some ways, yeah. People see stuff as well. Did you kill the semi-auto dude with your nade, or did the sniper get him? I don't actually know. I thought maybe they were together. I don't think I killed him. Okay. I don't know what happened. If I peek this, I don't know if I just suddenly die. I don't know if they know that I'm in here. You know what I mean? Semi-auto dude got shot at from outside. Do you think so? Do you love a nice AK with a grenade launcher? I thought maybe they were like suppressing me potentially. I don't actually know. I mean, where the scabs are, I don't know. I guess we can just kind of leave and go places there are scouts, try and kill them. Yeah, the F1's got a new variation. Yes, I still think that the impact is still probably better, but yeah, it's not certainly not a bad option. Alright, hopefully we can make it down here before we get dinged. Are you still in the arena category? Oh, I always do that. I hate the categorization. I wish they were just the same game. Why do they have to split them up? It's so painful. I never used to bother. I always just used to keep myself in EFT category, but BSG actually asked us recently to differentiate whether we're in one or the other. And it's just annoying. Honestly, it's just annoying. Because the thing is, I always forget. And I'm normally in arena first. And then I forget to swap back. Oh, I saw someone over there for a second. Scavs are so much more itinerant these days, aren't they? They really are. They're so nomadic. Yo, Greedy, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the prime. I wish they didn't sell impacts at level 1. I'm getting those killed by those more often now. It's just because of the event. I wouldn't worry about it. That's not a long-term decision. They know impacts are complete toxic cancer. They know that. They know that. That's why they aren't on traders normally. It's just for the art of the explosion thing. To make it slightly easier. Is that like a scav or something hidden in the bush? Need to merge them? Yeah, they should just merge them. I don't understand why they want to keep them separate, but... It's because they want people to be seen playing arena. That's why. I don't know. I know why they do it. I just don't want them to do it. And they do have drops in them separately, in fairness. Isn't event if someone's stuck up on the RPGs? It basically, yeah. The RPG is never going to be this available. There's just no way. Like, I'm just trying to get to it so I can buy a load. Just want low levels to have a chance to get in the RPG? Exactly. They want everyone to get access to it, and then they will take it away. Maybe next wipe, or, I mean, they could take it away in a few weeks or something. I don't know. Is the short fuse F1 also event only? Yeah, it's related to the Jaeger quest, so I think that will also... You might be able to find them later, but it's not going to be... You won't just be able to freely purchase it, I don't think. I think the OP stuff should be found in mode only. I agree. I agree. Gives more meaning to it and stops it from becoming purchased every single time. So yeah, I'm in agreement with you. I think M61 is OP personally. I think they should have added. I think they should move them around a little bit so that M61 is either not as good, and it's a balanced round for 7.62 NATO, or they should make M61 still good and keep it where it is. But then they should have put M80A1 in between M61 and M80, or even just put M62 as that bullet. Like, it was, the balance on that was quite good before, but they kept messing around with M62, and now M62 is like not around. It's very strange. Surely they won't make the RPG cheap at Ref 4. Yeah, surely. Is M61 craft only? It is. No, actually, no, it's not, because you can buy that on Ref 4 as well. Yes, another one you can buy on Ref. Not gonna lie, if they were planning on making fully fun rate only, they need to buff traders a lot. Traders would need to make a lot more sense, but they're not going to make Flea. They're not going to make Flea fun rate only again. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they're going to do that. The only thing that they might change to the system at this point is tweaking the traders so you can't flip them, but I don't think they've got a good way of fixing that. I just think all the like the easiest way, by far the easiest way to fix that. I've got, you know, good systems that would be very robust, but all you need to do is discourage 99% of the activity, really. Oh. I had it on shoot. Oh my god, the GLs, they're so trash! He's still not dead. They are so trash. Ah, I hate them. I hate them. I really hate them. I literally have to be like... It's the only way I can actually get kills with this stupid thing. It's like 4 grenades per kill for me. It's rubbish. I'd rather be trash than too good. I know. I mean, look, let's put it this way. There's a reason that nobody uses them in the real game. There's a reason no one uses them. Because they got awful. That's why I brought so many. I've wasted most of them. If this GLB in the scab's hands, you'd be dead for the first shot. True. Every time I've GL'd someone, I could have just shot them. Yes, and it's less like volatile, less risky, less like random. And we don't really have a good mechanism for targeting them either. This is the issue. Like, the prevailing wisdom is just stick a laser on it and you know, do your best. Yeah, so this is terminal. It goes all the way up to there. It's actually quite long. So the container section there, middle section, front section. There's quite a lot to the map actually. If that's going to be true to what it's actually going to be. OP indoors, to be fair. A bit more so, yeah. The blast radius is really, really small on them now, though. They had to do it because it was they were really viciously overpowered at one point. Did all my kills in dorms, lots of fun. That's probably a better way of doing it, actually. Sometimes I think scav bullets and grenades do not have physics at all. You did see that scav shooting at me with Tracer though, so they do fly still. What about factory? Maybe, but the problem with factories, it's a bit like you spend more time fighting players usually than you do fighting scavs, and players sometimes just come around the corner and just shoot. Where are the scavs? There's really not been that many. They're supposed, like, I've got a quest up there. They're supposed to be up in the smuggler's base, but I didn't see any there when we went. Just got shot at by players as per usual. Did see a few, but maybe you have to play some EFT later. I love and hate the game, nothing like it, but I hate being dominated. Yeah, the game has a tendency of doing that. Sean is kind of scavish for scav hunting set resort. I was going to combine it with the smuggler base. That was the plan, but it just hasn't really panned out. If I'm honest. Where should we go? Should we see if we can get out of here? Is this on? Does this work still? I guess it's not on. Where's closer? Oh no, I have to go that way though, don't I? Maybe we'll just go railway bridge then. Okay. If there's any scavs up in the gas station. Guess we could do one last trundle around up to power and whatnot. Given we're still on the map. I remember when scavs used to be like pouring around this area. They just don't seem to exist anymore. It's back on. Oh. I never noticed there was an actual grate thing there. I mean, I was tempted just to play streets, to just play inside the certain areas, because there's lots of scavs on the streets. Still didn't give streets a go. Upgraded CPU in this game plays entirely differently now. Get better performance. Yeah, it does have a tendency to do that. Yeah. Okie dokie. Whatever. I guess we'll head up to weather station, just see if there's any up there. Customs factory corner is my scav farm. I've been on customs quite a bit as well. Customs, yeah, that's usually where I go. that kind of area. Factory area of customs is a good shout normally. I would agree. But recently it's I don't know, it's not been playing out as much. Scouts have the day off. Yeah, where are they? Where are the boys? In before getting gooned to the face. Sure, we would probably have heard them before now, but yeah, the later scav spawns just don't really seem to happen anymore. Because you'd normally find scavs either here or weather station or gas station, but there aren't any. Do you play any Arc Raiders? I played about an hour's worth because I didn't get into the test until quite late, and so I didn't get to really play that much, but I played it all solo. I gave it a go. I did like an hour and a bit off stream, and it was I like it. I thought it felt pretty good. I like the combat against the different AIs. I mean, it might get stale quickly if you're just fighting those drone things, but I know there's other... I didn't see, like, the mega spider bots or anything. I like all the systems that they've got. I think they're pretty good. Crafts are instantaneous based on the resources that you've got. Upgrading your hideout feels quite nice, because it gives you, you know, more things to craft using the materials that you have. Stash space felt quite good. I quite like the weapons. The weapons is more akin to, like, hunt kind of thing. You know, like Tarkov's like modern weapons, so for the most part it's like semi-auto and full auto guns. It felt a bit more akin to hunt because, you know, you've got specialist weapons that do a lot of damage, that are single fire or break action or something. And so that gives it a little bit more of a, I don't know, it's not just a you see someone and they get killed kind of deal. I liked it. I thought it was fun. Check the farm area. That's where we were. That's where we were the whole of the beginning of this raid. Because I got a quest over there to get to the spicy F1 grenade from Jaeger, so we spent most of the raid there. Resort. I mean, with 11 minutes to go, we'll just pick a different map. It's alright. Bands between streams? Yeah, no problem. Third person view? Yeah, I didn't mind third person. Although I thought I would really hate it. I quite liked the way it made the game feel. I don't think PvP... I didn't actually get into any PvP fights. So I can't really judge it on that. But I like the size of the maps. I think the map size is quite good. It's just literally what I got done. Fail. I know some people's critiques about the third person thing is that you can just look over terrain. You know, that's the thing. You can just look over terrain and it's a bit like... It's a bit crazy. But, I mean, you could easily do stuff like that, you know, to fix that if you wanted to. Things like, you know, you make it so that when you... when you can't see the enemy player, they don't actually appear, even in third person. That would work. Is the Arc Raider game we're talking about? Yeah. Most funny to see the contrast of reaction. I know. I mean, should we try Factory? I just don't really rate Factory. I'm just going to get killed by players again, over and over again, I think. And it's going to be really annoying. I feel. Maybe that's not the way it's going to go. I don't know. I just feel like that's what's going to happen. Yeah, I was feeling a little bit nervous. Maybe we should add... Should I add some side plates to this thing? For playing Factory? I can give it a try. I mean, Factory's quick. We got to get another 14 or something. Very budget kit factory runs. I mean, I don't really care about the kit or whatever. It's more about like just being able to buy the impacts because I can't buy them. Right. On Factory, do you fight more players to scouts, but they used to be really easy to fight players? I don't know if that's true though now. A lot of people are just like fully geared with meta stuff on Factory, I find. Yeah, the pain points of third person will be more noticeable when people play the game more. Yeah, because it'll be the meta of like hiding behind pillars and killing people that way. Like, I don't like third person for that reason. I never used to play PUBG third person for that particular reason. Test drive when? Arc Raiders reminds me of the city PUBG staring at a wall because third person allows you to see. Yes, I hate that. Haven't been following. I thought they made the nades or the RPG stuff more accessible. Well, the RPG got added, and then you have to complete this quest. So nades are more accessible in some ways. So you can get one of each type of impact from Prapor per reset. So that's like doable. But it's only one per reset. So the rest of the time you got to either use a GP25 underbarrel. Oh, wait. See, like, they literally just, they just don't kill stuff. So incredibly annoying. Why does that not kill him? They are really useless. They really are useless, these GLs. And that guy's behind something. This guy is desperate to shoot me with a Mosin. Can't see. Pause to Gillis here. Why did that go that way? A VOG? Yeah, it was GP25s, that are the VOG GP25 grenades. Never had issues like that. It literally happens to me all the time. I find it incredibly difficult to get kills with them. I've had this the entire time doing this quest. I probably shouldn't be in here because I've got a grenade in hand. I need to be a bit further away. Right, let me just get myself healed up. Do the VOG 25s for the jail just suck? I don't really know, to be honest with you. I don't know. M203. Maybe. Thing is, they've got range issues, so you can't blow them up close. That's the main problem with the Western ones. They're all really short range. I did 8 to 10 straight raids of GP25 runs on battery this quest. Never seen anything like that. Like, I literally can throw grenades at the feet of scavs. And, like, I can shoot them right at the bottom of their legs, and they literally won't die. Ow! He killed himself! He killed himself with his own nade! Oh, that was beautiful. Oh my goodness me, that was beautiful. He killed himself with his own grenade. Oh, man. That's what we live for, isn't it? That's what we live for. Huge plays. Yeah, enormous plays. That should count as your grenade kill. I know, man. You fully deserved it. It's fun. Is that the same guy capping you from the start? I don't actually know. Oh, let's get ourselves painkillered back up. Factory looks good on you. Oh, I've completely run out of. Oh, it's because I took my rig off. That's fine. Let's just fix the rigs. That's funny. Has he got any more nades? This guy. No. What's this dude up to? You say. Devender Zuzushman. Zeroed everything. Oh well. I don't have any more nades, so I guess we'll leave. Have I got the right? Yeah, I do have the right key. Good. No, mine's probably UK server. Still probably hasn't had his coffee. He hasn't had his cup of Darjeeling. Poor bloke doing test drive. Yeah, feel for him. Take a bunch of back FF1s. I mean, I had a bunch of backup impacts. Oh, I don't know, man. This quest is really, really painful. That was pretty successful. I mean, it wasn't too bad, yeah. It wasn't too bad. We got 3 grenade kills out of all of that. Nearly got piranha'd. What task is it? The one to get the RPG. I'm just really struggling. I'm really, really struggling to get it done. Ground zero, surely? The scavs are like miles away and kind of on the same level as you is the issue. And there's lots of people doing shootable on that map, which is really painful. I'm still torn as to whether we should be using this. I don't know. Yeah, the one after Grenadier, exactly. I actually only died once for that test drive. Nighttime Factory is interesting. What's the deal with Nighttime Factory? Yeah, there's a craft in here for a Bagari. I don't know whether we should be crafting this. I don't know if this is good value. I don't think it is, but maybe it is. I'm not actually sure. I'm torn on it. I'm torn on whether it's worth it or not. Yeah, we'll craft that and then we'll craft the other stuff afterwards. Right, so like, is it worth keeping them just to get rid of? Oh, do people buy these? Not really. I'll just sell it 50k. They're so cheap to buy is the thing. Man, Bagaris repair so well, don't they? It's actually crazy. Genuinely crazy. Right, so let's stuck a bit more on this. Do that. Got full value out of this Salewa. And this Calloc, actually. We'll buy them from him then. Cheaper than the therapist. Okay, so this time Karen trying to use these. I mean, they're really annoying, but they're a lot cheaper. I think there's a reason they're a lot cheaper. I think it's because they're pretty ass. I think is the reason. Because the ones for this guy, the M203, these are a hell of a lot more expensive. Well, not the shotgun one. I guess they're not that much more, actually. The issue with these that I had was the 45 to 90 feet distance on both of them. You need the special ones if you want them to go off close to you. But unfortunately, those ones you can't buy. No players on Nighttime Factory, I assume? I guess, yeah. I assume that's the implication. What did you say? I don't know. Do RPG kills count towards the quest? I guess they probably do. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. There we go. Your stuff's been dropped off. Hooray! People like these. I think so. Well, 80k. What were they worth to Ragman? 30. Okay, it's a lot less. I'll put it up for like 65. How far into the task? I mean, I'm pretty close. We've got another 13 to go. So it's not the end of the world. Just takes a while. Hey! How's the raid's going well? They're going well, Kuden. We're doing good. Way too expensive a setup for this task if you die. You're effed. If you die at the beginning, yeah. Shoot scavs and legs, then nade them, bring like 15 nades. It's just a grindy quest. They still can move so easily away. It's like painful, you know? My Tarkov phase is slowly fading. Wondering what fun things I should do with my 20 mil plus 30 bitcoins. Usually stuff like thermaling people and random stuff like that. Just bring Vogs or the short fuse nades. I have tried. I have tried. Cool as if you level traders, you'd unlock loot dead drops in raids, similar to how transits work. Maybe, yeah. Did you get a chance to play more Arc Raiders since you recorded latest podcast? Yeah, so I played for an hour. Because I didn't get a chance to play it at all. I just seen some gameplay from other people because I got in so late into the test. But I have played it. I have now played it for an hour. And it was good, but I mean, it was too hard for me to tell, really. I got a better feeling from it than Marathon, though. I'm pretty much a labs main at this point. I hate labs. I just get killed by people better than me. And I hate all the time waiting to get in. I'd honestly rather play arena than labs. White bishop, kill one, others investigate, kill them, rinse and repeat. Not a bad plan. Oh, I don't have really enough. Right, I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna go the. Have a listen. Right. It's kind of funny to think some of us will be 12 years older than when we started playing this game and it hits 1.0. That is crazy. Fucking... Who kill me with? Fucking Valdade AK-74U. How weird. I went woods and streets for 50 nades, just perma hunting scavs, legging them, did it in like 2 hours. Woods is really, really tough because they're kind of out in the open. You remind me of Linus. I get that a lot. Right, okay. So how else are we going to get these 13 kills? What quest is this? This is the Art of the Explosion. This is the RPG one that everyone else did like a week ago. But it's taking me an eternity. I might just do streets. I think I was thinking streets previously. I mean, I'm really bad with grenades and GLs and stuff. I always have been. It's not really not my playstyle. Absolutely lost it reading Gigabeef. Observers quite a lot of scouts on ground level. True. Impact, you can't buy enough impacts is the problem. You can only buy like 2 per reset. I've only got 3 more. Back for scav kills with customs. See, that's why I was trying customs earlier, but it was working-ish. Whoa. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. Still not sure exactly what to do. Maybe we try streets. Maybe we do try streets. The one that you can do, though, as people were saying, is you can get this short F1, reduced delay F1, which kind of helps. So you can just, like, pack loads of these. Should we just buy billions of them? We'll take a regular gun as well. Oh, yeah, this was the arsenal I took off someone, wasn't it? It was slightly criminal. Actually, it is quite criminal, this gun. Maybe I should do something about the arsenals. Should I make this into a video? I mean, it's not that bad. Maybe I'll leave it. Maybe I'll think about it and leave it. It's just the stock that's bad. Yeah, pretty much. Which version is this, long or short? And actually, it's a short barrel too. So yeah, it's only the stock. It's really not that big a deal. Where is this one? I don't think the handguard's that great, right? Depends what you want, ergo or whatever. I'd probably rather have a bit more ergo, honestly. It's meta for recoil, sure. Why can't I buy that? It's weird that this thing freaks out sometimes. Right, so let's see. So 161. I think we want to repair this guy. Well, split this. Oh, I should have, you know, whatever. Whatever, it's alright. Done that. Kick the golden star out. Then we'll take another one. There we go. Split this guy. Okie dokie. Now we fill all the rest of the slots with these. And hopefully we don't die instantly. Maybe we'll just take that many. Maybe we won't take any more than that. I'll use the rest in the next run. Otherwise, I'm going to be annoyed when I lose them all in one go. What do I need for streets? Nothing really. Probably MVD or something. What are like my go-tos? I forget. It's only really MVD. Security, stairs, real estate's right. That'll probably do. Use this person. Right. Get our food back. I'll take some food with us. Although, you don't really need to take food for streets. Not really. Maybe I'll take mayo and a bottle of water or something. Quite pretty heavy, actually. Thinking of going for Kappa first time. What's a good way to check out all the tasks that are needed? Go and look for Collector on the wiki. I think. Does that tell you? Is there a list there? I mean, I'm still using Tarkov Companion for stuff. You can kind of do it there. So we've got flare, got money. Oh yeah, I'll take a Propator from here. Alright, we'll try and shoot scavs in the feet. Are we making content for Tarkov 4? I've been making Tarkov content for like 5 years now? 4 years? Actually, no, not 5 years. Yeah, no, maybe it is 5 years. Yeah, it's about 5 years now. Think you'll carry on? Yeah, I don't see why not. Still enjoy the game. Or would you might be getting tired? I mean, I'm more worried that the game's going to fall away like at some point. More so than I am about like me not wanting to do it anymore. Like that's more of a pressing concern for me as a creator than anything else. I didn't do both of them. That's annoying. Never mind. Yeah, DB for Tarkov. Yep, they've got one as well. There's a few. There's a few. The one that I like Tarkov Companion because you can go into the quest list here and look up Collector, and then it shows you all of the things here, and then you can see in red the stuff that you need. Here's all the items as well, so you can put these in here. I'd still need evasion technically, but I'd need to do all of this stuff, which I'm not going to do. So these are kind of the ends of all of the different chains. I think there's even a checkbox there. All the ones you need to do for Kappa. So Tarkov Companion's like pretty good for it, but I tend to use Tarkov Companion if I can because I like the interface. Any chance you died to a questionable 5x5 shot a moment ago? Yes, Desiree, I did. I was like, wow. The Valdade 74U? What the hell's that about? Next raid, maybe let me bring you a bunch of impacts. No, I'm fine. I didn't know you could flee stuff while loading in. Yeah, it's quite useful. You can only sell on the flea, though, unfortunately. There's not... You can't sell to... I wish you could sell to the traders, too. Oh, yeah, Lupo. Lupo's beans. Oh, I see. That's why you were asking, maybe. No, I have... I don't know. I don't really comment on drama. He obviously did the stupid thing. Is Tarkov Companion free? Yeah, there's a little ad in the bottom right if you don't pay the like support thing, but it's very small. I saw it impacted a guy after getting warbound. Had your tag on him. Want to make sure before I report. I wouldn't say, well... I don't think he was sus, I'm not sure, but... Yeah, he 5-for-5'd me with a Valdade thingy bob. It was a single shot to the head, but... I mean, he didn't look suspicious in any way. Just happens sometimes. Took me 2 weeks to find the DRD vest for Kappa, so frustrating. Yeah. The item find thing, you really have to be doing, like, early. I haven't seen an evasion band though. Evasion band is like the worst one, and I haven't seen one. So I mean, not that I'm really planning on doing Kappa, but I mean, if the game wipes in September, I mean, like, who knows? Maybe we'll slowly end up getting there by accident. Doing Grenadier. Now we're doing the Art of the Explosion one, the one to get the RPG. We're trying the short impact nade type, not impact, but the short F1. Right. Where's going to be a good place to go? We probably don't want to rush out, particularly. Because it's like... full on crazy PvP beginning usually on streets. Oh yeah, I guess you can get Cult Circle Collector done, can't you? That does help. So I don't really want to be over here particularly. It's actually a spawn I kind of didn't want. Because it's sort of risky going anywhere. What quest are we doing at the moment? We're doing the Art of the Explosion. So I'm going to try and get... because there usually are a lot of scavs on streets. But I don't really want to be here specifically, is the issue. I guess I could go through Sparger. Go through Sparger. Kind of avoids a lot of the Thunderdominess of this bit of the map. Maybe. Maybe. I haven't played Streets for a while. Front of BSG office. Yeah, down by school. It's not too bad, but then I have to come down here, right? This area is ripe for getting just nailed at the beginning of the raid. What's happening to this guy? Okay. Being chased by scavs. Okay. Okay, that did it. Let's add new streamer items. We'll see. I don't care about a streamer item. I'm not remotely bothered. Nice. Okay, how many more we got? A few more. Bloody hell. Where's the sound, guys? Where's the sound? I think there's another one. Petting the Remington. Yeah. If you did, would it be a thumb drive called the Gigabeef? What the heck is going on? This is crazy. What is going on here? Ay, ay, ay. Maybe I shouldn't be in here. Seems like no one's got any audio. Box of death. I still could have sworn there was another one in Sparger. Scav legit came to investigate the body and realised PMC died from your direction. He was right next to me, I guess. Damn, my HP is so low. Slow turn to look at you. It was like proper comedy moment. Oh my god. 5k XP of healing. It's annoying because I'm gonna have to keep... Actually, I guess it's okay. I don't know if there's still somebody over there. I heard some steps there. Crazy. This guy like came bolting through here. It's nice. How many did you bring in? Few? Hey, look, found a John B. Nice. Let's go you, lad. Hello, might come in handy, the amount of healing we're doing. V40, I'm going to keep that down here so it doesn't accidentally pop up. Oh no. He's not dead. He's dead now. Messy, but I had no idea you can get up here. I mean, no, I'm super heavy this raid, in general. I probably shouldn't have tanked so many scav shots, but... Yeah, trading a limb for each grenade kill, exactly, and I don't have enough CMS to fix it now. I also fired the SVD. Fully loud. Which is certainly interesting. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I've just run out of painkiller.
Давай, давай, давай!
Oh wait, no, I need to get... Didn't die. I've got to get him right. Come on, man. Oh, yeah. I had to bonk him with the nade to actually kill him. I know, it's crazy. What luck. Right, we'll try this. Hey, I recently got into Tarkov. I've been watching your videos on YouTube to learn the ropes. Really appreciate everything you do. Good luck on the raids. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you. Streamer loot. That's like finding a Lennox on the scav. Wonderful stuff. Okay. See, I've still got Protocol active, so that can do some healing. Half of you is missing. I know. This is hardly going to help with my leg. It just means I can walk. Even the AI scavs don't go to chill anymore to see if the elite runs on streets. I know. There's just so many scavs on streets. This is kind of what I was thinking. I should have gone here all along. It was my gut instinct, and I didn't actually follow it. Is this a quest? Yeah. Someone's like throwing nades below me. Bizarrely. See, because with the door shut, your sound is actually diminished. Oh wait, there was another scav in there. Someone's got a big gun. Yeah, it's PMC with a big gun. I wonder if he'll know what to come up here. Is that man pretending to pre-fire? I think he shot at a scav. I don't know if they know you're there. I think they do. I feel like they do. I don't know. My painkiller's just disappeared, which is really unfortunate. I don't think I can get off. There's a trail of corpses in the hallway. I know. I can't get off without them hearing me. The door is shut. It's kind of obvious where I am. I'm in a really random place, though. Right, I'm just going to painkiller up. Don't really care. I've got basically no armor at this point. You did hear footsteps near concording for you on Esparger, PNC might avoid all knaves and scats. And I think there was still one more. I still thought there was one more. Bait him. I'm trying to think, like, where could I be? They know something's up. Someone knows something's up. Feels terrifying. I took too many shots to kill the first guy. If I'd had some extra ammo for the second dude, then it would have been okay. But I took way too many times. I took way too many shots for the first guy. That was quite intense though. That was really funny. The guy just lost his best pair of underwear. They knew I was there somewhere. They knew I was there somewhere. This is a horror game more or less. Yeah. I had like basically no armor on. Oh, I did actually kill another one here. Crazy. Huh. It's hard to tell. It was just 2 sets of footsteps. Yeah. You can see him freaking out. He like wanted. I assumed that he would just know immediately where I was. I guess I was in a really, really ratty position. That was kind of the idea. 7 and 2. Yeah. See, if I'd had a full armor as well, I'd have survived. But shame he didn't have a nade to leave as a present. I do got to explosion. Yeah, I am. Yeah. It's taking ages. It's taking me too long. It's taking me too long. That was funny. I wish I'd had a few more rounds. Maybe if I'd had like the 25 round or something. So not a good position for an RSAS, really. 0 HP, body armor, with an RSAS, with a 20 round mag. It's one of those ones where they're so close to you and they're like moving back into pause. It's actually kind of hard to judge where they are because they're so close. The angle that they move at is actually quite high, right? It's quite a big angle compared to what you're usually used to fighting at. You killed PMC picking from construction and then run away. Yeah, I killed 2 though. I killed 2 early. Is that gun single fire only? Yeah, the RSAS is, yeah. Sadly. If I'd had like a 25 round, a 50 round MDR, it would have been a different ball game. But at least we did alright there. It wasn't too bad. Where is it then? So, okay, so we've got 7 to go. Seven. Maybe I went overkill on this, but you can still stick a GL under your gun and just stand scavs with it. That's amazing. Yeah, you can. You can. It's. I don't know. I've not been having good luck with it. It's been really not great for me, but that's why I'm doing something different. Right. We have time for... Yeah, we do have time for another proper one, yeah. We do, actually. Let's see if I don't get myself stuck into a little hole again. We need to get 7, so hopefully that was enough. Let's see. So I want something that is a bit more... Maybe I'll get SR3M. I kind of wanted to use... I kind of wanted to use DMRs because I was going to do some video stuff about DMRs, but I think it's probably okay. Right, let's bring ourselves a CMS as well. Right. Oh, second jump down from car dealership. Yes, you're right. Jump down from car dealership. I forgot about him. You got to talk a podcast? That's awesome. Yes. Yes, it's good. We have fun. We do a cast every week. We put it out on YouTube. We call it ScavTalk. My podcast buddy Church played Tarkov for a long time, but it kind of goes back and forth on, you know, actively playing or not. A bit more like a regular player rather than me. Whereas I'm playing kind of permanently, but from like a creator's perspective. That makes sense. Alrighty. Well, there's some good clips from that one. I'm running this as well, just in case we get evasion early on this guy. Just in case we decide to do something. Right, and now we can craft ourselves. Because we're using golden stars and ibuprofens, we can craft those into more propitols. Nice and efficient. Right, so... we used a lot of stims. We ate them all. All the propies. We ate my ETGs, Augustin. I think these ones I'll use. I'll go get a non-finding raid one. As I always keep saying this, I've said this quite a few times, but I try to use the non-finding raid ones unless it is something that you can craft. It's usually the way that I work with this stuff. Because otherwise, sometimes you just get like a daily that you need to fill in or whatever, and it's annoying if you've used your random raid stuff. Right, let's try Streets again. Streets was good. Streets was good. Busy though. I mean, Streets is always busy, but yeah, it's good. Based on the last one, you might want to serve kit. I can't remember. Did I go in with a full one? A 5? I actually can't remember. My friend who got me into the game recently isn't playing now either, and he encouraged me to start in PvE to learn the maps and how to play before I jump to PvP. Yeah, I think PvP is an interesting place to begin, because obviously there's stuff that you don't learn about the game in PvE that's harder when you go to PvP, right? Like in some ways, although you probably are better off. You're probably better off going to PvE first. I don't know. So it's always one of those things where you kind of want to play PvP just to kind of get slammed, and then move to PvE to then learn the game, and then go back to PvP after you've like learned what's going on. Sort of. I don't know. It's hard to say really what the optimal approach is. But there's lots of things on the PvP servers that you'll just spend a lot of time like waiting around and being dead, and like queuing in. Whereas on PvE you get a lot more of a chance to actually like learn the maps. I find this one really funny that it's got this boss on it. Get that. Yeah, I've ended up with quite a few armors. A lot of them came back. I can slot that up in here, and that can go in there. For the time being, could probably go in there as well. You get bad habits in PvE. Like, PvE is different because you can go into different places on PvE that you can't really go on PvP, I would say. Like, you'll get killed if you go there on PvP, but on PvE you can sort of get lured into a false sense of security. But yeah, it's good for learning maps, not how to fight players, I agree. Yeah, or where maps are safer or risky, yeah. So you don't learn the, like, player flow. You do learn the gun handling, you learn the maps themselves, which is half the battle. It's a funny thing, like on PvP, you slowly learn like where to go and where not to go based on where you die. So you're missing that bit of the training if you're playing exclusively PvE. But it almost makes sense to me to play, like if you don't want to play PvP straight away, you play like a wipe on PvE and then you start playing PvP the next wipe kind of deal. Because then you're like kind of starting at the beginning, but you know, you can kind of like work into it a bit. Just runs a factory survived 1 out of 5, ended up killing Tagilla. Didn't realize he was a boss. My only survival had a boss kill. That's awesome. Tagilla's hard to kill. Are weapon paint jobs in EFT? No, they're only in Arena right now. They're moving them across. Oh, and good for learning to fight raiders and bosses. Yeah, I agree. I feel like everyone who played the game before PvE had only one way to learn the game. They turned out good for it. I mean, that baptism of fire feeling is the best way to learn. I mean, I think so. I think so in many ways. But PvE can you can sort of, PvP is like a cliff edge like this, and a lot of people don't make it. Whereas PvE, it's more like a staircase, so you don't learn everything, but you're on the next level, and then you can move to PvP, and then you got to learn some more stuff, be on the next level. It almost could increase the longevity. I don't know. PvE notices lots of places that AI doesn't even go. Learning spawns and PMC routes for questing or looting is more important. You can't learn those on single player. Yeah, there's so much to learn though when you first start that you're not learning that anyway. But then the question is like, when do you swap over? Because then you're just going to start dying to players. Last place that, yeah. I mean, you can get away with more stuff on PvE, but in some ways you can get away with more. It's different. It's just different. Like the PvE map is full of AI, so you kind of have to be careful there too. This is the hilarious one, which like I always can't remember how you actually even get out of this thing. Yeah, whatever you enjoy the most is the right thing to play. I agree. I agree. Player in Concordia, suppressed shots. Oh, I didn't bother bringing the key. I thought I brought that one. Never mind. I thought I brought the Concordia security because I usually go in Concordia security. Never mind. Never mind. We kind of know there's someone over us. I'm going to go and listen. Concordia security is underrated. It's good. It's kabam. I recognize that door. You went in that room in the video I watched on YouTube. Yeah, I like Concordia security. It's a good room for loot actually. For the key price, it's very cheap. For those who play PvE, the first swap must be brutal. Death and loading screens. Oh, true, actually. If you're playing local, yeah.
Вон он, блядь! Граната тут!
Oh no. No!
Ай! Ах ты ебагала!
Ow, that hurt me. I guess it was a grenade. Okay. So let's see what we're going to do. Is it worth upgrading from docked case to a sick case? Depends on what you're doing. If you're looting a lot of safes, I would say no. But if you're looting PMC dog tags and you want lots of keys, then yes. Okay, with all the SP6. Well, ref is kind of OP for ammo. Clearly. As you're well aware. Gotta kind of get out of this Thunderdome area. so busy around there. Oh my god, it's so annoying. God damn it. I don't want to spawn up by Concordia. Like, I keep spawning up there. It's so frustrating. No, it's just filled with people sat around trying to do test drive. Probably SR2M again. How's the SR3 versus the Valorant VSS? It's technically slightly better. Freaking SR2M every single time. How did I die to him? Head face from behind. Oh, too blunt. Okay, I got hit like 3 times in the head. Someone in another chat mentioned you get a free sick case from the task to kill the goons. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think I even have that one on. Or maybe I do. I can't remember if I got that one unlocked or not. Can't remember. God, there's like all my short F1. Actually, no, it wasn't all of them. It wasn't all. I hate that bit of the map. Needs another route. Yeah, I think so. It's a bit congested. This is the issue I have with this section. Like, if you spawn in here, the only options that you really have is like this corner is completely blocked off. We kind of need a road there, sort of, and like here. I think you should be able to get around here, because right now you can only go through here. The earliest you can get through is like there. So if you spawn here, there's an old classic where if you spawned, there was a spawn actually on the stairs of Concordia security, and someone else was spawned in this corner, and they have to come past you. You just wait on the ramp, and eventually they walk past you, and you just kill them for free. It's really, really annoying. And then this one, you know, you come through here. This is like, we knew Caban was going off, right? So this is going to be full of people. Then it's like, this is just all open. This bit is really tough. I died here specifically because this is like basically check 15. You can't go the other way. You have to go this way. It's like there's only 2 ways. You either go that way or this way. That way is past the front of the Lexus. Like, it's crazy. It's really, really, really hard. I want to be fighting scavs around here, really, or like up at Pinewood Hotel and stuff. But if you spawn in the wrong place, there's not a lot you can do because there's just nowhere else you can go. Hi. Right, we got one more. I think we got one more. So we got 6 to go. Got 6 to go. Unfortunately, though, I don't have time for another one now after that one. At the Simulation PvE, the Vector Clinic has a ton of PMCs every time. There's a lot of quests over there as well, but yeah, it's a hard part of the map. Battle Pass, I took my GP coin, so I have no ammo restocks now. I just did it with rubles for the BP. Rocket launcher soon. 6 kills. Yeah, we'll do it next time. We'll do it next time. Can run in front of Lexos into Tarbank. Yeah, the thing is, people use that Tarbank route to kill Caban, right? That's part of the problem. Just say the VTR. Yeah. You can enter the Concordia through daycare. Yeah, you can. Yeah, Concordia is a bit annoying, but we've got here Veffel Hunter with TCW. It's kind of crap, isn't it? A lot of dead people here. That's a scav. Any tips to deer? Spam factory and Vogs. I spammed factory and used the impact off Grapple 1. Is that PMC or scav? I can't tell. That's actually a scav, I think. looks like a scav. I think he was a scav. I was trying to get him to shoot me, not in the head, and then I could shoot him back. I was like, the likelihood... I should have jumped. I was like, the likelihood that he misses at close range is quite high. Thorax throat, of course. Poor guy's new. This is a proper new account. He doesn't understand. He doesn't know scav karma. He's level 11. Look at his gun though. He's got pretty cool gun. But yeah, this is a real account. Look at the number of achievements. It's like really tiny. That was a traitor scav, yeah, because you can see. So it shows you their scav name and then their real name in brackets. He just doesn't know. He's just really new. All right, okay, friends. Right, well, yeah, we got a bit closer. I think we've sort of slowly but surely dragged our way into figuring out actually what to do here. So, you know, I think next time we'll definitely get it. I think it was probably better just doing the F1s thing. Personally, the grenade launcher for me has just been an absolute crap show. It's just not worked at all. It's been so bad. It's genuinely been so bad. The underbarrel grenade launcher just sucks. It just sucks. Right, let's go and raid Haze. Haven't raided Haze for ages. Today was fun. Yeah, it was actually good. I enjoyed today. It was cool. We got some fun stuff happening. Like we got some good clips too. It's kind of cool. Is there anything else about 1.0 or nothing yet? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. We've got to wait for a bit. Apparently he said by the end of Q2 he will tell us when 1.0 is coming out, and with that we'll probably know more about exactly like what's going to be a wipe or not, because I was bringing up the roadmap before and it just says like a patch each month until August and then release as a separate thing. So it's really, is it like August patch and then a September release with a wipe, or is it August patch with a wipe in August, they haven't said on the plan, and then December release maybe with like a short wipe? No one really knows yet. So we'll see. Thanks for hanging out, streaming. Thank you for checking out the channel, and I'm glad that you've been appreciating the vids and that they've been helpful. That's the whole point. So yeah, I will catch you later. Should be on tomorrow night, hopefully, as long as nothing else gets in the way. And yeah, I'll catch you all later. Have a good time in your raids, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye. Say hi to Haze me. Ciao.